Are you wondering how you can add beautiful licks to your piano accompaniment? In this video, I'm going to show you 10 beautiful licks you can use right now to transform your piano playing. This lesson is going to be divided into 3 sections. So in the first part, I'll share different ideas using the add 9. In the second part, I will talk about suspended chords concept. And in the third part, I'll teach you different licks idea using sixth. Also, if you'd like to have the PDF version of the ideas I'll be teaching in this video, you can get it for free down below in the description. Alright, so let's dive in. So for this video, I'm gonna use the 1-6-4-5 chord progression in C major to share the different licks. So the chord we're gonna be using for this chord progression is gonna be C major, C, E, and G, A minor, A, C, and E, F major, F, A, C, and G major, G, B, and D. So this is really to share with you how they're gonna work if I go on a real chord progression, just like in a real song. So for the first part, we're gonna talk about licks that use the add 9 of the chord. Let's just recap very quick what's a 9-9 chord. So if I take the C major, the add 9 is basically the 9th note of the scale, which is D for C major, and we want to be adding that note to the chord, so we can either play it all the way here just like a 9, or right here adding the second instead, which is the same note, just an octave lower. So that's an add 9 chord. So let's take a look at the pattern number 1, and what we're going to be doing is basically we have just 2 chords to start, and then we're going to be playing the leg. So 1, 2, and this one is actually using the 9, the 3, and the 1. Super simple, but so pretty. So just like that. And you can use that at the beginning or at the end of the bar. So let me show you if I play that pattern on the whole chord progression. So what's happening here is that I'm using the 9-3-1 and I'm transposing it on the different chords. So on C we have 9-3-1, on A minor this one is B, C, and A. So it's 9-3-1 of A minor. On F it's 9-3-1, and on G 9-3-1 on top right here, just like that. Alright, the second idea we have, it goes just like this. So what's happening here is that we're basically just playing a double grace note like this, approaching the third of the chord, 5, 3, R9, and 1. So 3-2-1 or 3-9-1, depend how you want to see it. So like this, approaching with 2 half step like this. And there we go. And we do the same idea, but we just transpose it on different chord. So on A minor, this is gonna be the grace note going to the 3. 5, 3, 2, 1, like that. 3, 5, 3, 2, 1. Just like that. That's a beautiful pattern to add. Alright, the next lick is so pretty, and this one, I just want to use the same pattern over the whole chord progression, and it creates a very beautiful effect. So let me show you. How pretty is that? I love that. So let's take a look at what's happening here. So the lick I'm using is basically 3 and 5 right here of C, because we're in C. And And we're going down like 3 and 5, 9, 1. And then we're going 5 and 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, like this. And something I'm doing here is keeping and holding the G on top. It just adds more effect to it. So you can do that too. So it's... So we're changing the chord on the bottom, but we're playing the same thing on the top. And it's so pretty because it actually changed the quality of the notes we're playing. So the degrees are moving around when we're doing that. And this is why it's so cool. And then on F, same thing. So this one is a really pretty pattern if you want to use the same thing over the whole chord progression, and it worked great. Alright, now, so lick number 4 is one of my favorite, and it goes like this. How pretty is that? Again, this one is the same link over the whole chord progression because I feel like it's so much more pretty if we do that. So on C, we're going B, C, and E. So what are those notes actually? So it's the 7, the 1, and the major 3 of C major. Then we're moving a little bit lower and we have the 9. Remember the 9? So we have 9, the 3, and the 5. So 9, 3, 5 like this, and 7, 1, 3 again. So just like that. And we're gonna skip a 16th note every time we're playing it because those are gonna be a rest. So let's do it again. So we have 1, 2. And we move to A minor and we do the same pattern. So but since we're in A minor, what's happening here is that now we have the 9 of A minor going to the 3 and the 5. And then moving here, it's actually the 4, the 5, the 7 of A minor, and same thing here. So this is why it's so pretty. It's kind of moving around with the harmony. On F. So again here we have B, C, and E, which is sharp 11, 5, and 7, the major 7. Moving here, so it's the 6, the major 7, and the 9, which is here. And we do it again. So notes are moving. And on G. And this one is 3, 4, 6, 5, 6, 1. Same thing again. And back here. So this lick is absolutely beautiful if you want to move around with the major 7 and the add 9. Alright, now let's look at lick number 5. And it goes like this. So we have 1, 2. Very simple pattern, very effective, we love that. So what's happening here? 9, 3, 1, 5. So I'm basically using the notes of my chord, but I'm using the 9 as an approach to the chord, just like this. So it's... Let's do the same thing on A minor. This one we're going to transpose, so 9, 3, 1, 5. On F. 9, 3, 1, 5, and on G. So 9, 3, 1, 5, just like that. There you go. Alright, before we move on, just as a reminder, if you'd like to have the PDF version of this video to remember all the different licks, you can get it down below in the description for free. Let's now move on to part 2 with the suspended chord. So let me show you how lick number 6 goes. Alright, so this one is so cool because it's actually more like a run that you can do and you can add, and it's very pretty. So this one is using a suspended chord because what's happening is we start on C major and we actually start the lick on the 5th of the chord, and it goes like 5, 1, 2, which is the 9, and the 5 on the top. And it's actually creating this very cool sus2 effect like this. And we're just changing the order right here. So it's 1, 2, and we have 1, 2. So it's twice the same thing. We're doing that lick on 2 octaves. Just like this. Let's do the same thing on A minor. So on A minor, we start off the 5th. So it's 5, 1, 9, 5. Like that. On F, so we start on the 5th, which is C. So 5, 1, 9, 5. So, and on G, on the 5, so it's 5, 1, 9, 5, and back to C. I really like this lick. It's very cool to add to your playing. Alright, lick number 7 goes like this. So in this lick, it's actually creating a beautiful melody using the suspended chord pattern. So what's happening is like, we start on the 5, the 1, and we go with the 4 of the chord, which is F, moving to the 3rd, which is E, suspended 2 again on D, back to the 3rd. So it's moving like this, but it's moving between suspended 4, the major chord, suspended 2, back to the major chord. And it's very cool to add, so it goes like this, and we use the notes of the chords just below. So on A minor, same thing, we start on the 5th, we start on the sus4, the 3rd, sus2, back to the 3rd. On F, so for this one we're going, I'm using the B flat, which is the sus4 in F. So B flat going to A, G, A like this, and G. Very nice lick to learn. And now for part number 3, we're gonna be talking about the 6th interval because it's so cool to add as a lick. So the first one is gonna sound just like this. So what I love about that lick is that it's using the notes of the chord. And it's a great idea if you just want to create some movement in what you're playing. So we're playing the chords, but what's happening here is actually just using the notes of the chords, but it creates a 6th interval when we use the 3rd and the 1st, the root of the chord. So it's like 1, 2, we go with a 6th, and then we're back here with the notes of the chord and the 3. So we're really using only the same note we were using for the triad chord. So that's powerful when we use that because it's really pretty to do. So let's do the same thing on A minor. So we go to the 3 and the 1, we move back to A minor, and we create some type of a broken chord pattern here. So on F, 3 and 1, back to F, and on G. Just like that. So super simple, but very powerful to add to your playing. Lick number 9, we're gonna be using a beautiful movement of 6th, and it sounds just like this. Alright, Alright, so for this one, it's basically just a 6 interval moving down the major scale, just like this. And we're starting with the notes of the chord we are on. So on C, we start with 3 and 1, and we go down like this until the 7 and the 5 of C. So, and we just add some rhythm to it. There's so many options, by the way. If you want to create new ideas, use it just these 6. So let's do the same thing on A minor. So for this one, we start C and A, going down like this. On F, A and F, like that. So the only thing you gotta remember is using the 6 based on the scale of the chord progression you're in. In this case, it's C major, so this is why we're using only the Y key. So you can do that with different key and chord progression. And now for lick number 10, and it sounds just like this. Alright, so for this one, we're starting with the 6 and then we're moving with some notes to create a beautiful melody. So when we start here, we go with 3 and a 1 again. We love that 6. And now we're going down for the major 7, the 6, and back to the major 7. And simply adding some rhythm to it. Just like that. Let's do the same thing on A minor. So on A minor, we need to go to 3 and 1. And it goes to the 7 right here, the 6, and back here. On F, 3 and 1, and G. And again, this one is using the notes of the C major scale to move around. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and if you've learned anything valuable from this video, please subscribe to this channel and click the like button below. Alright, bye for now!